at www.play.rwitc.com. We have a very long day of 9 events, nice competitive racing. Of course, the feature being the Johan Z. Poonawalla Turf Club Trophy. Buying the ninth race, we have 8 trophy races today. We would also like to welcome our chairmen of turf clubs to the Pune race courses this afternoon. Looking forward to an exciting day of races ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
Very good, sir. Let's talk about Dali's Wall, who last came 4th at the 1400 meters of the Pune race.
Yeah, he's been quite consistent, and hopefully I hope that he runs a big race again.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the best.
Who rides Dali's Wall?
I've got Sakleen. He's a 3.5 claimer from Bangalore, an apprentice to ride him this time. So let's see how he partners him.
All right, and it's just recently run, so you think the track work has been any different, or you've kept it very like that?
Just kept him going as much as I could, and I did not do much with him. Okay. So let's see how it goes.
All right. Let's talk about Super Lagera, your first runner for tomorrow's races.
He's a 5-year-old colt. He's had 2 runs here in Pune. He's a horse that has won 2 races of his life, both in Bombay. He's never won here in Pune. But he's feeling well, he's worked alright, and he's come into Division 2, and we are hoping that he runs well and wins.
Okay, you think the Pune tracks would be favourable, or is there a particular regime that you made practice for the track work?
Well, from his previous start, it didn't seem like he has any issues with the track, although he's never won here, but we are hoping that he wins over here too.
Alright, okay, and anyone to look out for in this race?
Remus is a good horse. He's run a good second. So I think he's one horse in competition, and there's Buckley also, who's had 1 run in here in Pune. So these are the 2 horses that will be.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Let's talk about your runners for tomorrow, sir. We've got Excellent Gold and
Son of Akan in the first race. Son of Akan ridden by C.A. Jodha.
Yeah.
He had a race on the very first day of Pune. It was a little quick, the race.
third in the last
Yeah,
race,
but Trevor had lost his stirrup at the gates, and since then he has come up a lot, and I'm trying him over 1400 meters for the first time, tracking well, doing well. I like him very much actually.
Okay, all right.
And Excellent Gold, still just finding his strides back. I think in a couple of races he should come around.
All right. Who rides them, sir?
That will be ridden by my jockey Joy Churai.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Tomorrow, Sunday, the 11th September, I have 9-11.
Yes.
So it's 9-11, okay? The first is a house called Remus.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he got planted in his last start. I've got Anthony Raj running him. It's a 7-furlong race. There's a youngster in the race called Son of a Gun.
Yes.
So he's be the danger.
Okay. And how's Remus doing, sir, on the track?
After he's got planted, I had to show him in a mock race. He's passed his test, so he's okay, no problem.
Good morning, Karthik.
Good morning.
All right, let's talk about your runners for tomorrow.
Well, in the first race I've got Aries. He's a very good horse, but he had a lot of problems as a 3-year-old and early 4-year-old. He's come out of it now. He's feeling well. We've snapped some blinkers on him. He's worked well. Let's see. Season's not started off the way I wanted to, but it's a game of patience. Things will come around, and hope it does in the first race.
Yes, and do you think the blinkers would be of help?
Definitely. He's a horse who keeps concentrating on what's happening around him, and we didn't want to put blinkers earlier on because he was running long distance races, and now he's back to a 7, and it should help him.
Alright, and who's riding Aries?
Bhavani Singh rides Aries.
Okay. Anyone else to look out for in this race, you think?
Well, there's a lovely horse, 3-year-old called Son of a Gun, who's very talented. According to me, he's one of the top 3-year-olds in the center. So let's see.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah.
the first race of the afternoon, that is the P. Haddow Trophy Division 2. And our first runner is Dali Swirl. Nirad, let's talk about Dali Swirl being ridden by Saklain.
He's been very consistent over here in Pune. He's run second, he's won, and he's run a close fourth to Raffaello that day. He's looking well, he's maintained his condition, he's got a nice shine on him. He's got an apprentice boy from Bangalore who's come to ride him, who's taking 3.5 off. And I believe these boys are very decent riders, so let's see how it goes with Dali Swirl.
Okay, then we have Son of a Gun being ridden by C.S. Chodha.
Son of a Gun won impressively in Bombay, both his races. He's had one start here, he's run third to Fast Train. Probably he needed that race, and running an open company first time out as a 3-year-old makes a lot of difference. He's looking very well here. I think he'll take a lot of beating.
Okay, then we have Super Lagera being ridden by Zervan.
Always been a good looking horse. He's sweated up a little bit, but that should not be his undoing. And he's looking well. He's had 2 starts over here where he's run 2.6. Always both between a 6 and a 5. 7 would suit him much better.
Alright, then we have Accelerator being ridden by Prashanti Dede.
Accelerator is a winner of 2 races in his baby season in Pune. Then after that he ran only once in Bombay, and he's run 5th over here again behind Selini. He's looking well, but he's looking a little dry to me, I would think. But taking nothing away, I think he still has a very decent chance.
Alright, then we have Buckley being ridden by Sandesh.
Well, Buckley is run in Hyderabad. He's had 1 start here where he's run 9th, but he's, even if you notice, if he's run 9th, he's hardly 3 3/4 length behind the winner. So that is saying a lot, and I think Buckley will be right there at the finish. They've got Sandesh riding him. Obviously, they think pretty highly of him.
Okay, then we have Remus being ridden by Anthony Raj.
Well, Remus planted last time he ran over here, and I'm sure Imtiaz is, sorted that problem out. He's looking very, very well, Remus, and if he jumps, he'll run a very, very big race.
Okay, and then we have Aries being ridden by Bhavani Singh.
Aries ran a 3rd in Bombay in his last start over with Shamonics, because before that he was been running a little long distance races, which probably may not have been his trip. He's come back to running a 7. His blinkers have been slapped on him, as Karthik said, obviously makes him concentrate more. He's had very decent form as a baby. So let's see what Aries does today.
Okay, thank you so much, Nirad. Let's look forward to the races.
Yeah.
Attention please. Racing patron, please note today's Pune race schedule. The first treble pool races are the 3rd, 4th and the 5th. The second treble pool races are 6th, 7th and 8th. Third treble pool races are 7th, 8th and 9th. The first combined jackpot pool races are the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. Second combined jackpot pool races are 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. The super jackpot pool races are 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the chairman, the stewards and members of the managing committee of the Royal Western India Turf Club Limited, I welcome you all here on the special race day of the Pune Meeting 2022. We got a long card of 9 events being framed for today's racing, and we open up the afternoon proceeding with the P. Haddow Trophy Division 2. A handicap for Indian horses rated 40 to 66 in Class 3, 20 to 39 eligible, distance 1,400 meters.
The horses are now on the way to the starting gate. The bookmakers, horse number 6, Buckley, 2-1. Delegate number 2, Son of a Gun. And number 3, Superleggera, 13-4. Number 7, Remus, 8-1. Longer up the west. The horses are beginning to arrive at the starting gate of the 1400. 9-4 Buckley, Son of a Gun. 3-1 Super Ligera, 7-2. 8 and longer, the other runners. Till roughly we have about a minute and a half left before the loading operation will get underway. Excellent Gold is in front of the gate, will be backed in. Now the jockeys are beginning to remount. It should be the first time. Beacon flashes. They're trying Son of a Gun. Now Aries being walked up. Blinds are put on Remus, Super Ligera and Accelerator. Accelerate to the first one and the horses are now being stalled. Blinds are put on Son of a Gun. Buckley in the meanwhile has been taken in. Accelerator is backed out. Aries gets in after being blindfolded. Now Remus getting in. Remus gets in very quietly. Son of a Gun gets in after being blindfolded. It's now the turn of Dali Swirl. Dali Swirl is moved in. Smithsonian is being walked up. Smithsonian taken in. They're trying accelerator with the blindfolds on. Accelerator gets in. One of the back Superleggera, one in front is Excellent Gold. Superleggera gets in blindfolded. Last one into the gate is going to be Excellent Gold, is going to be backed in. Now they blindfolded Excellent Gold. Excellent Gold has been backed in the roll and the line is set for the opener of the afternoon. And they're away and racing for the opening race of the afternoon, which is the Division 2 of the P-Adder Trophy, to almost a level start by all the runners. And as the field settled down, they passed the 1200. Now Son of a Gun gets a flyer. About 3 in front of Dali Swirl in second. Buckley in third. On the outside is Superleggera, 3/4 of a length behind Tuberti. Inside in the red cap is Accelerator with 1,000 to go. Half a length up on the outside, Smithsonian. Another 3.5 lengths away is Excellent Gold. On the outside, Aries in the golden brown. Now making a forward move, 3 lengths behind. Last to fall is Remus in the all-rose jacket. They pass the 800 now with Son of a Gun as the leader. 2.5 lengths in front of Dali Swirl in second. Another length and a quarter behind is Buckley is making headway on the outside. Then about the 600, 2.5 lengths away is Superleggera, being tracked there by Accelerator. Wide of the track, Smithsonian, Aries towards the inside. Then they got Excellent Gold and Remus as they pass the 500 and the heads turn for home. With a little over 1/4 of a mile in balance, Son of a Gun comes in on first. Leads by more than 4 lengths in front of Dali Swirl. On the outside there is Buckley. Then we got Superleggera. But Son of a Gun with the 4.5 to go is still about 3.5 lengths ahead of Buckley. Dali Swirl is on the far side. The rest are far away. But Son of a Gun in the last 150 meters makes every post a winning one. Son of a Gun winning it very impressively from Dali Swirl. Fight for third, Buckley and Accelerator in a photo apparatus, Smithsonian, Superleggera, Aries. Then we got Excellent Gold last of all, Remus.
Your attention please. Third favorite is horse number 2, Son of a Gun. May I have your attention, please? Here are the judges' placings for the first race. Number 2, Son of a Gun, first. Number 1, Dali Swirl, second. Number 6, Buckley, third. Number 5, Accelerator, fourth. And number 9, Smithsonian, fifth. पहली रेस का नतीजा, नंबर 2 सन ऑफ अ गन पहला, नंबर 1 डाली स्वेल दूसरा, नंबर 6 बकली तीसरा, नंबर 5 एक्सेलरेटर चौथा और नंबर 9 स्मिथसोनियन पांचवा.
पहिल्या रेसचा निकाल. नंबर 2 सन ऑफ अ गन पहिला, नंबर 1 डालिसवेल दूसरा, नंबर 6 बकली तीसरा, नंबर 5 एक्सेलरेटर चौथा, नंबर 9 स्मिथसोनियन पांचवा.
May I have your attention, please? Distances on time, 1 by 4 lengths, 2 lengths, a short head, 3 3/4 of a length. Time, 1 minute, 24.728 seconds. I repeat, 1 by 4 lengths, 2 lengths, a short head, 3 3/4 of a length. Time, 1 minute, 24.728 seconds.
And they're away and racing for the opening race of the afternoon, which is the Division 2 of the P-Adder Trophy, to almost a level start by all the runners. And as the field settled down, they passed the 1200. Now Son of a Gun gets a flyer, about 3 in front of Dolly Swirl in second, Buckley in third. On the outside is Super Ligera, 3/4 of a length behind Tuberti. Inside in the red cap is Accelerator with a to go off a length up on the outside. Smithsonian another 3.5 lengths away is Excellent Gold. On the outside Aries in the golden brown, now making a forward move, 3 lengths behind. Last to fall is Remus in the all rose jacket. They pass the 800 now with Son of a Gun as the leader, 2.5 lengths in front of Dolly Swirl in second. Another length and a quarter behind is Buckley is making headway on the outside. Then about the 600, 2.5 lengths away is Super Ligera, been tracked there by Accelerator. Wide at the track, Smithsonian Aries to at the inside. Then they got Excellent Gold and Remus as they pass the 500 and a head turn for home. With a little over 1/4 mile in balance, Son of a Gun comes in on first. Leads by more than 4 lengths in front of Dolly Swirl. On the outside there is Buckley. Then we got Super Ligera. But Son of a Gun with the 4.5 to go is still about 3.5 lengths ahead of Buckley. Dolly Swirl is on the far side. The rest are far away. But Son of a Gun in the last 150 meters makes every post a winning one. Son of a Gun winning it very impressively from Dali Swirl. Fight for third, Buckley and Accelerator in a photo opera, Smithsonian, Superleggera, Aries. Then we got
Now your attention please. Read in, all clear.
underway and racing for the opening race of the afternoon, which is the Division 2 of the Piado Trophy, to almost a level start by all the runners, and as the field settled down, they passed the 1200. Now Son of a Gun gets a flyer, about 3 in front of Dali Swirl in second, Buckley in third. On the outside is Superleggera, 3/4 of a length behind Tuberti. Inside in the red cap is Accelerator with 1,000 to go, half a length up on the outside, Smithsonian. Another 3.5 lengths away is Excellent Gold. On the outside, Aries and the Golden Brown. Now making a forward move, 3 lengths behind. Last to fall is Remus in the all rose jacket. They pass the 800 now with Son of a Gun as the leader. 2.5 lengths in front of Dali Swirl in second. Another length and a quarter behind is Buckley is making headway on the outside. Then about the 600, 2.5 lengths away is Superleggera, being tracked there by Accelerator. Wide at the track, Smithsonian, Aries towards the inside. Then we got Excellent Gold and Remus as they pass the 500 and the heads turn for home. With a little over quarter of a mile in balance, Son of a Gun comes in on first. Leads by more than 4 lengths in front of Dali Swirl. On the outside there is Buckley. Then we got Superleggera. But Son of a Gun with the 4.5 to go is still about 3.5 lengths ahead of Buckley. Dali Swirl is on the far side. The rest are far away. But Son of a Gun in the last 150 meters makes every post a winning one. Son of a Gun winning it very impressively from Dali Swirl. Fight for third, Buckley and Accelerator in a photo opera, Smithsonian, Superleggera, Aries. Then we got Excellent Gold last of all, Remus.
And that was the P. Harao Trophy Division 2, and Son of a Gun being the winner. Nirad, your take on this race?
He won very impressively. He went jump to the front. He went start to finish. At one stage, turning for home, I thought he was shortening in stride, but I think C.S. Jodha just gave him a little breather, and he just kicked on well. Dali Swirl ran on well to run second. Buckley and Accelerator were third and fourth. If you notice at the jump out, Excellent Goal knocked Aries and Remus out very badly from the race. So maybe if they were not knocked out, it could have been a different story. Not that I would say they would have beaten the winner, but maybe the placings for the other horses could have changed.
All right. Thank you so much, Nirad. On to the next race in a short while.
gentlemen, Mr. John Giresh Mehta, member of the managing committee and steward of the club, will now present the P. Haddo Trophy Division 2, won by Beko Son of a Gun, owned by Mr. Arif A. Piaboy, K.S. Wacha, Sunil S. Majithia, Mustafa M. Pardiwala, ladies and gentlemen, and Ajay K. Arora. Trained by Narendra Lagat, and Son of a Gun, ladies and gentlemen, was ridden by jockey C.S. Joda. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on to the next race of the afternoon, that is the Dr. P.K. Sardeshmukh Maharaj Trophy Division 2. And our first runner is Hawk of the Wind, ridden by Yash Niredu, and I have Nirad with me. Nirad, let's talk about Hawk of the Wind.
Hawk of the Wind looks really well. He's walked out of the paddock earlier because I think he's been led to the starting gates, but while I saw him rolling, he was looking well. He's had one start as a baby last Pune, and then he's had two starts in Bombay. He's run third and fifth obviously in the Pune Million, that is behind Supernatural. But I think he's looking well. He's probably had a mock race, and if all goes well, I think he'll take a lot of beating because he's run with very, very decent horses.
Okay, then we have Champagne Smile being ridden by Vishal and Bunde.
Well, Champagne Smile ran a close fifth that day. Well, I won't say close fifth, 14 lengths behind the winner, but whatever it is, she's definitely stripped fitter from what she was. She looked a little soft last time out. Today she's lost weight. She's looking much, much fitter today.
Okay, then we have Thunberg being ridden by C. Umesh.
Filly with a lot of form. Her last run was disappointing, but I think one should not take that into consideration too much. She really looks well here, and I think everyone has to beat her.
Okay, and then we have Touch of Fury being ridden by Nirmal Jodha.
Ran third behind Catlin last time out, though he was 11 lengths to 14 lengths behind. She's got a decent chance here, I think, because she's also had a benefit of run. So it's, I think, between Thunberg, her, and maybe Champagne Smile, though Mid Singer has been working pretty well, so let's see how it goes.
Okay, thank you so much, Nirad.
Your attention please. Dividends for the first race. Win rupees 22. Second horse pool rupees 80. Place first horse rupees 13. Second horse rupees 21. Third horse rupees 10. The Kunala pool dividend is rupees 123. The forecast pool dividend is 125. The Tanala pool 70% dividend is 343 and there are 97 tickets. The Tanala pool 30% dividend is 106 and there are 134 tickets. Racing patrons, please note, due to paucity of acceptors, the stewards of Hyderabad Race Club have decided to cancel the Hyderabad races scheduled to be held tomorrow, Monday, the 12th September 2022. Further, the stewards of the Delhi Race Club have decided to commence the Delhi monsoon season from Monday, 13th September 2022. From Tuesday, 13th September 2022. Accordingly, intervening Bendigo operations will be conducted at the Mumbai and the Pune race courses for the Delhi races to be held on Tuesday, 13th September 2022. The first race starts at 3 p.m. and there's a card of 6 races.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning.
Let's talk about Hawk of the Wind.
Hawk of the Wind is first time runner with me. His past runs are quite suggestive. He's done very well with a good company. So he has a little issue which we try to sort it out. I think the horse over there has to be Thunberg, who's worked very well, and last time he did a run, I guess so. So I hope he runs a good race.
Okay. Who's riding Hawk of the Wind?
Yes, rides him.
Okay, and since it's the first time with you, what is the particular training or track work looking at?
I can't do too much on the track work because he has issues. So I've given him a mock race, and he's definitely come up after the race.
Okay, so good. Then we have like a good chance for tomorrow.
Yes, I'm hoping for the best.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning.
How's the track work looking, sir? Got for the runners tomorrow?
Oh, I've got 5 runners tomorrow.
Yeah.
Busy day.
Yeah. Let's talk about your first runner for tomorrow.
4 of them Nazil is riding. And no, all 5 Nazil is riding actually.
All right.
Yeah. The first one is Metzinga. He's making his racing debut, so most probably will need the race.
All right. Good morning. How are you, Dallas?
Fine, thanks.
All right. Let's start with your first runner for tomorrow.
My first runner, Champagne Smile. She's had the benefit of a run, but she's got a very soft mouth, and Sunday showed her the other day, and she kept on putting her head high. She's improved since the run, but I think everybody has to be Thunberg in that race. She's got a rating of 42, and we're all at 27 and 26, so she's head and shoulders above us.
All right. And you think that the behavior will change of the neck going up in this?
Yeah, she should be better with it, definitely better. We've sorted it out. I've done her teeth.
Okay.
And we've done a dentistry on her, and she's definitely feeling better with it.
So I think that should definitely make a marked improvement.
A bit of a difference, hopefully.
I've got a filly called High Spirits running. She's a very fast filly. Both the time she ran, it was raining heavily, and she's a highly strung filly. So she probably got a lot of mud in her face, and she got very scared.
Okay.
If it doesn't rain, I think she could finish on board.
She could finish on board. Morning, sir. Let's talk about Thunberg.
Morning. Yeah, I have Thunberg running in a 6 furlong maiden. I think she was a little intimidated the last time. Being her first run in Pune, I think she ran a much better race. I have Umesh riding her. She has worked well, and I think she should go well.
Alright, and anyone else to look out for apart from Thunberg?
I haven't studied the race, but I think the filly is. If she settles and she keeps her mind in the game, she'll run a big race.
So ladies and gentlemen, we come now to the second race in today's card, which is the Dr. P.K. Saldeshmukh Maharaj Trophy Division 2 for maiden Indian horses 3 years old only, to be run about a distance of 1200 meters. Runners and riders are on the way to the starting gates. Humid, sunny Sunday afternoon here in Pune. The feature of the day being the running of the Johan Z Poonawalla Turf Club Trophy Grade 3, which is the 6th race in today's card. We'll run you through the latest bookmakers odds. Number 9, Thunberg is at 16 to 10 against. Then we get number 1, Hawk of the Wind at 15 to 4. Then we get number 3, Metzinger at 6 to 1, 10 to 1 and over the other runners. They're beginning to arrive at the starting gates. Precioso. No change in the betting with number 9 Thunberg at 16 to 10 against. Number 1 Hawk of the Wind at 15 to 4. Number 3 Metzinger 6 to 1, 10 to 1 and over the other runners. Starting time. Metzinger is the first to be stalled. Precioso getting in. You get the rider of Champagne Smile sitting in the frames of the gate. So is the rider of High Spirit. Maniac getting in. They're going to be trying Hawk of the Wind. Hawk of the Wind gets in, so does Thunberg. Moonbell getting in. Lady D being walked up. Hawk of the Wind being a bit fractious in stall number 8. Lady T in the meanwhile gets in. They're trying the riderless and blindfolded High Spirit. High Spirit gets some with the rider back in the saddle. Touch of Fury being walked up. Walks in quietly, Touch of Fury. 1 to go, that will be the riderless Champagne Smile, who will be backed in with the blindfolds on. Champagne Smile has been backed in, they're all locked up and ready. Set. Away they they go for the second race of the afternoon, which is the Dr. P.K. Sardeshmukh Maharaj Trophy Division 2 to almost a level start by all the runners, but as they sort themselves out, and it's Thunberg just the leader now, being joined up on the outside by Hawk of the Wind. Another length and a half away, there we go back to Champagne Smile. On the outside is Moonbell in the golden brown. A length and a quarter away, there's Lady D. Half a length up on the outside, there's High Spirit. Then we go back to Maniac as they're passing the 800 meter marker. Then we got Precioso, then we got Touch of Fury. Metzinga is the one bringing up the rear. Back to the leader as they approach and pass the 600 meter marker. Hawk of the Wind is the leader. By about a length in front of Thunberg is settled in second. A length and a half away, then we go back to Champagne Smile. Then we got Moonbell. Another length and a half away, there's High Spirit. Then we got Lady D as the heads turn film. Round the turn into the straight, Hawk of the Wind comes in on first. Half a length up on the outside is Thunberg galloping up very strongly on the outside. Then we go back to Champagne Smile, but it's going to be Thunberg who goes sailing out in front by about a length and a half, 2 lengths in front of Lady D. Then we got the Hawk of the Wind, but in the last 50 meters is Thunberg going straight into the winner's enclosure. Thunberg winning this one from Lady D. Then we got close fight for the minor placings between Moonbell. Then we got Hawk of the Wind. Then we go back to Lady D. Then we got Touch of Fury.
Your attention please. Third favorite is horse number 9, Thunberg.
May I have your attention please? Here are the judges' placings for the second race. Number 9, Thunberg, first. Number 7, Lady D, second. Number 8, Moonbell, third. Number 1, Hawk of the Wind, fourth. And number 10, Touch of Fury, fifth. दूसरी रेस का नतीजा नंबर 9 थनबर्ग पहला, नंबर 7 लेडी डी दूसरा, नंबर 8 मूनबेल तीसरा, नंबर 1 हॉक ऑफ द विंड चौथा और नंबर 10 टच ऑफ फ्यूरी पांचवा।
दूसरे रेस से निकाल नंबर 9 थनबर्ग पहला, नंबर 7 लेडी डी दूसरा, नंबर 8 मूनबेल तीसरा, नंबर 1 हॉक ऑफ द विंड चौथा, नंबर 10 टच ऑफ फ्यूरी पांचवा।
May I have your attention please? Distances and time, 1 by 4 lengths, 2 3/4 of a length, on neck, 3/4 of a length, time 1 minute 10.059 seconds. I repeat, 1 by 4 lengths, 2 3/4 of a length, a neck, 3/4, time 1 minute, 10.059 seconds. Cert. Away they go for the second race of the afternoon, which is the Dr. P.K. Sardeshmukh Maharaj Trophy Division 2 to almost a level start by all the runners, but as they sort themselves out, and it's Thunberg just the leader now, being joined up on the outside by Hawk of the Wind. Another length and a half away there we go back to Champagne Smile. On the outside is Moonbell in the golden brown. A length and a quarter away there's Lady D, half a length up on the outside there's High Spirit. Then we go back to Maniac as they pass in the 800 meter marker. Then we got Precioso, then we got Touch of Fury. Metzinga is the one bringing up the rear. Back to the leader as they approach and pass the 600 meter marker. Hawk of the Wind is the leader. By a length in front of Thunberg is settled in second. A length and a half away, then we go back to Champagne Smile. Then we got Moonbell. Another length and a half away, there's High Spirit. Then we got Lady D as the heads turn film. Round the turn into the straight, Hawk of the Wind comes in first. Half a length up on the outside is Thunberg galloping up very strongly on the outside. Then we go back to Champagne Smile, but it's going to be Thunberg who goes sailing out in front by a length and a half, 2 lengths in front of Lady D. Then we got the Hawk of the Wind, but in the last 50 meters is Thunberg going straight into the winner's enclosure. Thunberg winning this one from Lady D. Then we got close fight for the minor placings between Moonbell. Then we got Hawk of the Wind. Then we go back to Lady D. Then we got
check. Your attention please. Wait in, all clear.
Cert. Away they go
for the second race of the afternoon, which is the Dr. P.K. Sardeshmukh Maharaj Trophy Division 2 to almost a level start by all the runners, but as they sort themselves out, and it's Thunberg just the leader now, being joined up on the outside by Hawk of the Wind. Another length and a half away, there we go back to Champagne Smile. On the outside is Moonbell in the golden brown. A length and a quarter away, there's Lady D. Half a length up on the outside, there's High Spirit. Then we go back to Maniac as they're passing the 800 meter marker. Then we got Preciosa, then we got Touch of Fury. Metzinga is the one bringing up the rear. Back to the leader as they approach and pass the 600 meter marker. Hawk of the Wind is the leader. Barbara a length in front of Thunberg is settled in second. A length and a half away, then we go back to Champagne Smile. Then we got Moonbell. Another length and a half away, there's High Spirit. Then we got Lady D as the heads turn film. Round the turn into the straight, Hawk of the Wind comes in and first. Half a length up on the outside is Thunberg galloping up very strongly on the outside. Then we go back to Champagne Smile, but it's going to be Thunberg who goes sailing out in front. Barbara a length and a half, 2 lengths in front of Lady D. Then we got the Hawk of the Wind, but in the last 50 meters is Thunberg going straight into the winner's enclosure. Thunberg winning this one from Lady D. Then we got close fight for the minor placings between Moonbell. Then we got Hawk of the Wind. Then we go back to Lady D. Then we got
Your attention please. Racing patron, please note that due to paucity of acceptors, the stewards of the Hyderabad Race Club have decided to cancel the Hyderabad races scheduled to be held tomorrow, Monday, the 12th of September 2022. Further, the stewards of the Delhi Race Club have decided to commence the Delhi monsoon season from Tuesday, the 13th September 2022. Accordingly, intervenue betting operations will be conducted at the Mumbai and the Pune race courses for the Delhi races to be held on Tuesday, 13th September 2022. The first race starts at 3 p.m. and there's a cut of 6 races.
Gentlemen, I have with me Mr. Narendra Lagad. Congratulations, sir, for Son of a Gun.
Thank you.
Now, your horse needed the run last time, and from there to here improved tremendously. What do you think of the future of Son of a Gun, sir?
He's a very nice horse. One of the partners, Mr. Kersi Vacha,
Yes.
suggested I run this horse and see whether he gets the 1400, which
Yes.
we were a little apprehensive about. And if he gets on, we could go a little longer.
Yes.
And that was the idea of running him here.
Likewise. And what do you think of the race, sir? If you could
I
just...
think it was a very well-run race, and
Yes.
the timing also shows it. This horse seems to be very spirited, and he's had his third win.
Yes.
So I think he's quite a decent type of, not decent, he's above average horse.
Absolutely.
And look for some better races ahead for him.
Lovely. So I think that's the next thing we're looking for Son of a Gun, to look for more bigger races.
Now I may probably lay him off for Bombay,
Okay.
because I may think it's too much for him now.
Correct. All right. Thank you, sir.
Check. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. S.P. Sardeshmukh and Dr. Shushruth Sardeshmukh will jointly present the Dr. P.K. Sardeshmukh Maharaj Trophy Division 2. Won by Bayfully Thunberg, owned by Mrs. Zawari S. Poonawalla, Mrs. Belose Z. Poonawalla, Mr. Yuhan Z. Poonawalla, Ms. Delna Z. Poonawalla, Mrs. Simone Poonawalla Pandole, representing Poonawalla Racing and Breeding, Mr. Johan J. Satrawala and Chagrunga Kantraj Rios. Trained by P. Shroff. And Thunberg, ladies and gentlemen, was ridden by jockey C. Umesh. Thank you.
Your attention please. Dividends for the second race. Win rupees 19. Second horse pool rupees 195. Place first horse rupees 12. Second horse rupees 47. Third horse rupees 81. The Quinella pool dividend is rupees 293. The forecast pool dividend is 515. The Tanala pool 70% dividend is 6,689 and there are 4 tickets. The Tanala pool 30% dividend is 1,911 and there are 6 tickets.
Check. Your attention please. Check. Check. Your attention please. Overweight and allowances for the third race. Number 1 carries 57, number 3 carries 51, number 7 carries 48, and number 10 carries an overweight of half a kilo and now carries 49.5 kilograms. I repeat, number 1 carries 57, number 3 carries 51, number 7 carries 48, and number 10 carries an overweight of half a kilo and now carries 49.5 kilograms.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Divine Hunt, let's talk about that.
Divine Hunt, he's running first time in a mile race. Last time he ran a good race. He ran a third in place. And tomorrow also he has a decent chance, but he will run in 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
He's an older horse, and first time he is running in the mile race.
Mile race.
Yeah.
But I think previous experience will help.
Yeah, his expense also. And another thing, I got allowance this time.
Okay.
And the boy called Saklan, he is running first time in Pune.
Correct.
He's, I think tomorrow when he's riding, he's the first time he's riding in this track.
Correct.
And he is a good boy because I've seen his some races also. Because of that, I taking an allowance.
Okay, and how is he working with your runner?
This horse he is like a school horse. He don't want much work.
Okay.
He has a slow workout and study, and he's looking good. He has a decent chance. Not a 100%, but chance.
Good morning, Nura.
Good morning, Ananda. How are you?
Very good. How are you? How's the races for tomorrow? She is on fire.
Well, I hope she gets on fire again tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's done well. She's had that one start here in the Independence Trophy where she ran fourth.
Yes.
Okay, she was a far away fourth behind Anne because I genuinely don't think she gets a mile and a quarter. She just, ran on to keep her fourth place.
Yeah.
She's running in an age group tomorrow. She's running a mile which will suit her much better. She's got a bit of a competition vis-a-vis 12th Earl. We've run together in Bombay where I've run second, 12th Earl has run third, just a length behind me. But then he's got an advantage of taking 5 kilos off.
Okay.
So weight-wise, he definitely does have an advantage. And he's not run a bad second last time out.
Correct.
So I think basically that's the only horse that I really think, because the rest of the horses, I don't think number 1 Divine Hunt gets the mile. And the remaining horses that I've run with, I've already raced with them and I've run ahead of them.
Run ahead. Alright.
Yes.
Since last time she's on fire, came fourth, and what's the track work been like?
Well, she doesn't do much track work. She only trots in the school, but she does her gait practice every week. So she's been working. Her last 2 workouts have been very decent.
Okay.
So that's a little encouraging. So hopefully, if all goes well, she should be on fire.
Definitely, and we can't wait to see the races tomorrow. Thank you. Alright, so let's talk about your runners for tomorrow.
I got Marlboro Man running in the mile. He will do well. There are 2 or 3 other horses also, but I think he can win tomorrow.
Okay. Who's riding Marlboro?
T.S. Jodha rides Marlboro Man.
The track work looking for?
Yeah, everything is good.
Okay.
He has he's done well. He's raced well earlier also. He had a bit of eye injury in his previous start, but I think this time he can win.
Okay.
My next runner is 12th Earl. I put him in a 5 years old and over race, but he's gone to the upper class now. He's running in class 4. He surprised me by running second the other day. He ran a grand race. He just got beat to the flutist. He's running again, but I think there's Divine Hunt. She's on fire of Nirad's, and Campaign. They're all going a bit better than me on handicap. So, but he ran a fair race.
How's the track work going for 12th Earl?
I don't work him. He just works on the treadmill because he's had a bit of issues on his legs.
Okay, alright. Okay. But I'm sure that, now that the last run he came second, so I think this time should definitely make the board.
I hope he hits the board. He's at a higher class, so.
Yeah, alright.
Then I've got Power of Thor, my old man, running again. With
Arthur is also very fancied, also always like.
Not really. He's an old horse now.
Yeah.
And being ridden by Dashrath Singh, and he would be just having an outside chance.
Okay.
Third is I have 2 horses in the age group race. One is a horse called Campaign, who's been running some consistent races, and a horse called Condovin running after really long. So I think Campaign should run well. The horse to beat, she's on fire, and Fluterist.
Yes. And who rides them, sir?
My Campaign is ridden by Vishal Bunde and Condovin's K. Nazil.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move in now for the 3rd race in today's card, the Musa Hussain Trophy. The handicap for Indian horses 5 years old and over, rated 20 to 46 in class 4, 0 to 19, eligible distance 1,600 meters. The horses are beginning to arrive at the starting gate. bookmakers odds. Number 4, She's on Fire, 3-1. Number 1, Divine Hunt, 4-1. Number 7, 12th Earl, 17-4. Longer of the West. She's on Fire is in front of the gate without the rider, will be backed in. Blanjabadan Divine Hunt. First time, blindfolded Divine Hunt to the first one, and the horses are now being stalled. Count the Winds had been taken in front, will be backed in. Queen Regnant walking in. 12th Earl also been taken to the front. So is Moment of Madness. Power of Thor gets in. Campaign is being tried. Campaign goes in. Marlborough Man, the flutist at the back. We got 4 in front. That's Moment of Madness, Count the Wind, 12th Earl, and the rider is She's on Fire. Blindfolded, the flutist walking in. Marlborough Man being taken in. Moment of Madness has been backed in. Blindfolded, Count the Wind has also been backed in. You're trying to back 12th Earl. Riderless She's on Fire has been backed and blindfolded. Last one is going to be 12th Earl. The back 12th Earl, they're all in the line is set. And they're away and racing for the Musa M. Hussain Trophy. almost a level start by all the runners, and as the field settles down, it's a Marlborough Man from 12th hole. The 1 and 2 as they pass the 1400 and take the rising ground. 2.5 length behind is Divine Hunt. Another 3 lengths away. Moment of Madness on the outside. Queen Regnant, she's on fire, is towards the inside. Another 2.5 lengths away is Power of Thor. Janavati 1200 count the win. Third last, second last. Their Campaign, a close last is the Flutist. As they pass the 1,000 meter marker, 12th Earl is the new leader, 3.5 lengths in front of Marlborough Man, half a length up on the outside, Divine Hunt, length and a half away, and there is Moment of Madness being tracked there by Queen Regnant on the outside. They pass the 800, another 2.5, 3 lengths behind is She's on Fire, 3/4 of a length on the outside is Power of Thor, is being pushed to make a forward move, another 2.5 lengths behind is Campaign, the Flutist on the outside, half a length away, then however 600, 2.5, 3 lengths behind is Count the Win is the back marker. They pass the 600 now with 12th Earl is the leader from Divine Hunt and Marlborough Man together. Another 2.5 lengths away is a Moment of Madness. Queen Regnant, she's on fire, is improving down in the center as a hedge turn for home. The 12th Earl comes in on first. From Marlborough Man in second. In third there is Divine Hunt. After that is She's on Fire, is now making a forward move. The Flutist is the one galloping strongly to the right of your pitcher on the stand side in the white cap, but it's 12th Earl from Marlborough Man. The Flutist on the outside. Campaign poking through. Campaign makes it from Marlborough Man. Then we got the Flutist, 12th Earl. After that is Divine Hunt. She's on fire. Power of Thor. Queen Regnant. Moment of Madness. Second last. Last of all is Count the Winds.
Your attention please. Third favorite is us number 4. She is on fire. May I have your attention please? Here are the judges' placings for the third race. Number 9, Campaign, first. Number 5, Marlborough Man, second. Number 6, The Flutist, third. Number 7, 12th Earl, fourth. And number 1, Divine Hunt, fifth. तीसरी रेस का नतीजा नंबर 9 कैंपेन पहला, नंबर 5 मार्लबोरो मैन दूसरा, नंबर 6 द फ्लूटिस्ट तीसरा, नंबर 7 12th Earl चौथा और नंबर 1 डिवाइन हंट पांचवा।
तीसरे रेस का निकाल नंबर 9 कैंपेन पहला, नंबर 5 मार्लबोरो मैन दूसरा, नंबर 6 द फ्लूटिस्ट तीसरा, नंबर 7 12th Earl चौथा, नंबर 1 डिवाइन हंट पांचवा। May I have your attention please? Distances and time. 1 by 1 length. A long neck. 1.5 lengths. 3/4 of a length. Time 1 minute 40.319 seconds. I repeat, 1 by 1 length. A long neck. 1.5 lengths. 3/4 of a length. Time 1 minute 40.319 seconds.
And there are men racing for the Musa Hussain Trophy to almost a level start by all the runners, and as the field settles down, it's a Marlborough man from 12th hole. The 1 and 2 is the path of 1400 and take the rising ground. 2.5 length behind is Divine Hunt, another 3 lengths away. Moment of Madness on the outside, Queen Regnant. She's on fire is toward the inside, another 2.5 lengths away is Power of Thor. Janavati 1200 count the win, third last, second last, their campaign, a close last is the Flutist. As they pass the 1,000 meter marker, 12th Earl is the new leader, 3.5 lengths in front of Marlborough man, half a length up on the outside, Divine Hunt, length and a half behind there is Moment of Madness being tracked there by Queen Regnant on the outside. They pass the 800, another 2.5, 3 lengths behind is She's on Fire, 3/4 of a length on the outside is Power of Thor, is being pushed to make a forward move, another 2.5 lengths behind is Campaign, the Flutist on the outside, half a length away, then however 600, 2.5, 3 lengths behind is Count the Win is the back marker. They pass the 600 now with 12th Earl is the leader from Divine Hunt and Marlborough man together. Another 2.5 lengths away is a Moment of Madness, Queen Regnant. She's on Fire is improving down in the center as a hedge turn for home. The 12th Earl comes in on first. From Marlborough man in second. In third there is Divine Hunt. After that is She's on Fire is now making a forward move. The Flutist is the one galloping strongly to the right of your picture on the stand side in the white cap, but it's 12th Earl from Marlborough man, the Flutist on the outside, Campaign poking through, Campaign makes it from Marlborough man, then we got the Flutist, 12th Earl, after that is Divine Hunt, She's on Fire, Power of Thor, Queen Regnant, Moment of Madness, second last, lost of all is Count the Winds.
May I have your attention please? Reading all clear. 1 minute silence. Check. Ladies and gentlemen, with profound grief, we announce the sad demise of Mr. Cyrus Misri, a member, an owner, a sponsor, and personality who passed away on the 4th of September 2022. We request you all to observe a minute's silence for the departed soul. Thank you.
Now we're on to the fourth race of the afternoon, that is the P. Haddow Trophy Division 1. And our first runners was Pride's Angel, ridden by Anthony Raj. Rad.
Pride's Angels had a long campaign from last Pune to Bombay and Bangalore. He's come back and he's had one start in Pune. He's not run too decently, obviously, because he's also a 6-year-old. He's had maybe a bit too much and he's carrying top weight again today. Albeit he's running a lower class.
Alright, then we have Desert Fire being ridden by Mustaka Malan.
Desert Fire's run third last time behind Raffaello. He's taking 5 off, so he's going to definitely come out better than Raffaello on the handicap scale. But I think Raffaello would have improved from that win last time out.
Okay. Then we have Raffaello, ridden by A. Sandesh.
Winner last time out, beating Baby Bazooka, and I think Raffaello has maintained his form. He's looking well, and I think he should improve on that run.
Okay, then we have Alistair being ridden by CMH.
Alistair winner last time out over here, beating Multi-Star by 3/4 length. He's definitely running in the same class. He's carrying a bit of a penalty. He's got a tough set. Let's see how he goes in this race.
Okay, our fifth runner is Thunderclap being ridden by C.S. Chodha.
2 starts. Same in race 43, again behind Raffaello. He needs 5.5 lengths to cover up, but I think it would be difficult. I still think Raffaello has the edge over here.
Okay, and then we have Arabian Phoenix, ridden by K. Nasser.
Well, Arabian Phoenix ran 4th behind Alistair last time. He's definitely better off a bit on the scale, because last time he was carrying 53 and Alistair was carrying 53. Now Alistair's giving him 1.5 kilos, and I think the 7 furlongs would suit Arabian Phoenix more than what he ran the mile last time.
Okay, and then we have being ridden by NS
Ladies and
Parmar.
gentlemen, Dr. Shiv Gupta will now present the Mirza M. Hussain Trophy, won by Campaign, owned by Mr. K.S. Vacha, ladies and gentlemen. Trained by Imtiaz Seth. And ridden by Vishal and Bunde. I would now request Mr. S.R. Sanas and Mr. G.R.G. Bosle to jointly present a memento to Dr. Shiv Gupta on behalf of the RWITC Limited.
Your attention please. Dividends for the third race. Win rupees 119. Second horse pool rupees 71. Place first horse rupees 26. Second horse rupees 27. Third horse rupees 24. The Kunala pool dividend is 1126. The forecast pool dividend is 1803. The Tanala pool 70% dividend is 27,684 and there is only one ticket. The Tanala pool 30% dividend is 3,955 and there are 3 tickets. The first combined jackpot pool gross collection is 3,48,210 and there are 1,013 tickets. The first treble pool gross collection is 25,850 and there are 164 tickets.
Okay, moving on, we have Pure being ridden by NS Parmar.
Pure is also on third that day with Alistair, but he comes out far better on the scale to this time vis-a-vis Alistair. He's definitely got the best chance. He's going to take a lot of beating, and maybe between Pure, Raffaello and Alistair, you would find the 1, 2, 3 in around that.
All right, thank you so much, Narad. With me, our winning trainer. Congratulations, Imtiaz sir, for Campaign. Now, last time out, Campaign disappointed you, but this time he came out and ran so beautifully and won. So,
if you go through his form, you'll notice that he's run his first start, second to Pepper, who's come in twice here. The boy MS Diora, I tried to give him a chance, and the boy last time he rode an impetuous race, kept in two well up. Today, my instructions to the boy was to jump and sit. I think he rode an exemplary race.
Absolutely.
Vishal Bunde hats off to him. Because of him, the horse won. He rode a superb race, sat unperturbed, given all the chances, gave the shortest way home, and because of him the horses won. I thank him.
Lovely. So I think it's your instructions and of course his presence of mind.
Yes, yes.
It's been a collective effort, and I'm sure you anticipated this win, right?
Anticipated, yeah. There's so many horses fancy in the race, but I thought he'll run a big race. More than me, my owner was saying win.
Lovely, lovely. Congratulations to you once again, sir.
Thank you. In the fourth race, I have a horse called Bad Angel. He's carrying a huge impost of 61 kilos. I think the only danger to me would be Alistair.
Alistair. And how's the fitness of Prize Angel?
He's had 2 runs in Bangalore. Then he's had runs here. He's had one run here.
Pune track would be favorable.
Yeah, he's run 2 races in Pune track last year. I'd say Raj rides him.
Then in the following race, I've got Desert Fire, ridden by my apprentice who's doing well, Mustaqim. He's run a cracker of a race last time.
Yes.
He should run well, but I can't nominate him as such. But not very reliable.
Okay. Next we have is
Yeah, my next one is Raffaello. He won last time out. And there's Desert Fire who's going better than me on the scale. There's Alistair. But I think the horse will run very well. He's come up since his last run, and I give him a bit of a chance. Sandesh rides him.
Next we have Alistair. Now Alistair came first in last run in Pune. So
Alistair ran a good race last time. He won his last race. He had a horse called Pure behind him, which seemed a little unlucky. He's there this time. We have a little disadvantage on the scale in the handicap. But the horse is well and he'll run a big race. I think we have to beat Pure.
Pure. Alright.
This one is Arabian Phoenix.
Arabian Phoenix again is a...
Yeah, he's running against the same few horses who have beaten him before.
Yeah.
But he's fit well. Luck of the race will do it for him.
Luck of the race. But all the training has been like you've kept it minimal, or any changes weight-wise?
I train them according to how they are feeling. If they're feeling well, I give them regular workouts. If they're feeling little low, I sort of ease off on them. But he's been taking it well. He's had no issues at all.
And always a fancied horse also.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
But at the same time, I have another horse, Majestic Warrior, ridden by Joy Chinoy. He's showing a lot of improvement in his last run, and I expect him to be in the 1-2.
1-2. And again, the track work and fitness levels should
showing improvement, I said.
Okay.
We come now to the fourth race in today's card, which is the P. Haddo Trophy Division 1. Our handicap for horses rated 40 to 66, 20 to 39, eligible distance about 1400 meters. Ladies in the betting, number 8, Pure, is that even money? You've got to jump to number 4, Alistair at 5 to 1. Then we get number 3, Raffaello at 6 to 1, number 9, Superlative at 8 to 1, 10 to 1 and over the other runners. They're beginning to arrive at the starting gates. Starting time. Arabian Phoenix being walked up. You got the Wanderless Rafaelo in front of the starting gates, will be back turn. Alistair being walked up. Alistair gets on. Arabian Phoenix getting in. Pride's Angel walks in quietly. Majestic Warrior stepping in. They're going to be trying Thunderclap with the blindfolds on. Superlative getting in. They got Pure with the blindfolds on, closing in at even money. Pure walking in. They're going to be trying Desert Fire. Rider dismounts Thunderclap, quickly getting onto the frames of the gates. The Wanderless Thunderclap gets in, with the rider getting back in the saddle. We're just waiting now for Rafaelo. Rafaelo has been backed in with the rider back in the saddle. They're all locked up and ready. Set to go. Away they go for the fourth race of the afternoon, which is the PE Haddo Trophy Division 1. Evenly dispatched from the gates by all the runners, and getting straight down there is Majestic Warrior, now being passed on the outside by Desert Fire. So Desert Fire is the leader by about 2 lengths in front of Majestic Warrior. Then we got Superlative being tracked on the outside there by Thunderclap. Half a length up on the outside is Arabian Phoenix, a gap of 2.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Alistair. Half a length up on the inside of Alistair is Rafaelo, a gap of 2.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Pride's Angel, who brings up the rear. They're approaching past the 800 meter marker. Desert Fire is the leader by about a length and a quarter in front of Majestic Warrior. Pure is the one up on the outside, another 3.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Superlative. Half a length up on the outside is Thunderclap. Then we get Alistair. Pride's Angel traveling 4 horses wide. Then we go back to Philo. Close last is Arabian Phoenix at the Tough Club corner, and swing around the turn and straight enough for the final run-in. Round the turn into the straight, Desert Fire comes around first by about a half in front of Majestic Warrior, is the one up on the outside. Then we go back to Rafaelo. Then we got Pure Alistair on the stand side, but Desert Fire's kicked on gamely. He's got a lead of about a length in front of Majestic Warrior. Then we got Alistair. Rafaelo is trying to poke through on the inside, but it's going to be Desert Fire from Rafaelo and Majestic Warrior. It's going to be Rafaelo for the money. Gets it from Desert Fire. Then we got Majestic Warrior. Arabian Phoenix fight for the minor placings. Then we go back to Pride's Angel. Then we got Pure. Then we got Alistair. Superlative, last of all was Thunderclap.
Your attention please. Tote favorite is horse number 8, Pure.
May I have your attention please? Here are the judges placings for the fourth race. Number 3, Raffaello, first. Number 2, Desert Fire, second. Number 7, Majestic Warrior, third. Number 6, Arabian Phoenix, fourth. And number 1, Pride's Angel, fifth. चौथी रेस का नतीजा, नंबर 3 रफाइलो पहला, नंबर 2 डेजर्ट फायर दूसरा, नंबर 7 मजेस्टिक वॉरियर तीसरा, नंबर 6 अरेबियन फिनिक्स चौथा और नंबर 1 प्राइड्स एंजल पांचवा.
चौथ्या रेसचा निकाल. नंबर 3 रफाएलो पहिला, नंबर 2 डेजर्ट फायर दूसरा, नंबर 7 मजेस्टिक वॉरियर तीसरा, नंबर 6 अरेबियन फिनिक्स चौथा, नंबर 1 प्राइड्स एंजल पांचवा.
May I have your attention please? Distances and time, 1 by 3/4 of a length, 1 length, a neck, 1.5 lengths, time 1 minute 25.138 seconds. I repeat, 1 by 3/4 of a length, 1 length, a neck, 1.5 lengths, time 1 minute 25.138 seconds.
The P. Trophy Division 1 evenly dispatched in the gates by all the runners, and getting straight down there is Majestic Warrior now being passed on the outside by Desert Fire. So Desert Fire is the new leader by about 2 lengths in front of Majestic Warrior. Then we got Superlative being tracked on the outside there by Thunderclap. Half a length up on the outside is Arabian Phoenix, a gap of 2.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Alistair. Half a length up on the inside of Alistair is Raffaello, a gap of 2.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Pride's Angel, who brings up the rear. They approach and pass the 800-meter marker. Desert Fire is the leader by about 1.25 lengths in front of Majestic Warrior. Pure is the one up on the outside, another 3.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Superlative. Half a length up on the outside is Thunderclap. Then we get Alistair. Pride's Angel traveling 4 horses wide. Then we go back to Philo. Close last is Arabian Phoenix at the Tough Club corner. And swing around the turn and straight enough for the final run-in. Round the turn into the straight, Desert Fire comes around first by about a half in front of Majestic Warrior. Is the one up on the outside. Then we go back to Raffaello. Then we got Pure Alistair's on the stand side, but Desert Fire's kicked on gamely. He's got a lead of about a length in front of Majestic Warrior. Then we got Alistair. Raffaello is trying to poke through on the inside, but it's going to be Desert Fire from Raffaello and Majestic Warrior. It's going to be Raffaello for the money. Gets it from Desert Fire. Then we got Majestic Warrior. Arabian Phoenix fight for the minor placings. Then we go back to Pride's Angel. Then we got Pure. Then we got Alistair. Superlative last of all was Thunderclap.
Your attention please. Wade in. All clear.
we go for the fourth race of the afternoon, which is the P. Haddo Trophy Division 1. Evenly dispatched in the gates by all the runners, and getting straight down there is Majestic Warrior, now being passed on the outside by Desert Fire. So Desert Fire is the new leader by about 2 lengths in front of Majestic Warrior. Then we got Superlative being tracked on the outside there by Thunderclap. Half a length up on the outside is Arabian Phoenix, a gap of 2.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Alistair. Half a length up on the inside of Alistair is Raffaello, a gap of 2.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Pride's Angel, who brings up the rear. They're approaching past the 800 meter marker. Desert Fire is the leader by about 1.25 lengths in front of Majestic Warrior. Pure is the one up on the outside, another 3.5 lengths away. Then we go back to Superlative. Half a length up on the outside is Thunderclap. Then we get Alistair. Pride's Angel traveling 4 horses wide. Then we go back to Philo. Close last to the Arabian Phoenix at the Turf Club corner, and swing around the turn and straight enough for the final run-in. Round the turn into the straight, Desert Fire comes around first by about a half in front of Majestic Warrior is the one up on the outside. Then we go back to Raffaello. Then we got Pure Alistair's on the stand side, but Desert Fire's kicked on gamely. He's got a lead of about a length in front of Majestic Warrior. Then we got Alistair. Raffaello is trying to poke through on the inside, but it's going to be Desert Fire from Raffaello and Majestic Warrior. It's going to be Raffaello for the money. Gets it from Desert Fire. Then we got Majestic Warrior, Arabian Phoenix fight for the minor placings. Then we go back to Pride's Angel.